This is the Very Serious Podcast, so seriously check out these serious clips. Our team's been very seriously under the weather, but we'll be seriously back for more very serious episodes next week. Please seriously consider giving this video a like, share, and maybe subscribing. Have a seriously good day or something.
What do you think, Norm?
9/11.
I wish Norm was my dad.
He'd be a good dad.
Yeah, plus it would mean my dad was dead. If a bunch of people who are traveling specifically to our country to go to a vending machine for used schoolgirl panties showed up at the airport, I would be like, you know what? I don't want any fucking foreigners here.
Like, dude, you can buy that online now. What are you doing?
Also, don't.
Look, man, hey, if that's your thing, here's my thing. Like, when it comes to stuff like that, dude, as long as you're not hurting somebody or an animal or anything like that, I don't care.
People
also,
say
don't tell me that you're doing that because I'm going to judge you harshly.
People say you shouldn't kink shame, but maybe it's just because I watch anime. I see way too many people who are into hentai, and so I'm a firm believer you should kink shame.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And furries.
I don't think you should kink shame. I think we should put them in a camp. We should concentrate
but in their costumes.
We should concentrate
so
them
it just looks like
into a camp.
It just looks like like an animal preserve.
And then we fill it with gas. I don't mean gas. I'm not making a Holocaust reference. I don't mean like gas them. No, I mean dump gasoline on them and then light them all on fire.
Just get one of those airplanes that like drops water over fires, but it's just gasoline.
Yeah. Just napalm them.
I don't know, dude. That'd be kind of expensive with gas prices these days.
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Totally worth it.
Okay, how do you ignite it? Like, do you just sit there on the edge of it, like across from through the barbed wire?
We just have the government napalm it. They figured out how to light napalm in Vietnam. I'm sure they can figure it out again.
I just picture you like lighting up a cigarette and just flicking it on the whole.
Oh shit, the camera's on.
Beautiful Kendall Jones.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I think that's fair, but I also don't think the point of the game is to have fun.
That's the point of video games, though.
When I was in the Marine Corps, we had to get our passports done so we could leave the country. And one of the squad leaders was like, had all the new guys, all the boots in a group, and there's like 30 of us. And he was talking to us. He's like, all right, I need all of you to go get your birth certificates if you don't already have them. So like, if you don't have your birth certificate on island, I need you to call your parents. I'm not going to say his name, but he turned to a guy who was in his squad. Because he was one of the boots that like he actually knew. And he went, who had raised his hand, say, down his passport. He went, hey, you, such and such, call your mom and dad right now, get your passport. And he looked at him with just deadpan, went, my parents are dead.
Oh my God.
All 30 of us just fucking burst out laughing as the squad leader was like, and then he got mad. He was like, why are you guys laughing? We're like, because his parents are dead. And he's like, you guys are fucking monsters.
Yeah. I mean, that's just Marine Corps humor, though. It is dark humor, but Marines are like fucking...
It was just perfect. Just like who here doesn't have their birth certificate?
Who here doesn't have their parents?
Yeah, call
alive?
your mom and dad. You call your mom and dad right now. My mom and dad are dead.
Never mind. Except for
Batman.
you are exempt.
Fucking figure it out.
I'm sorry.
Call your fucking aunt. I don't know.
Well,
My whole family was murdered.
did you not hear it about it on the news?
Jesus Christ.
To call the president.
I don't know. Who's in charge of you?
Get Obama on the phone.
No
I need
one.
your
That's
birth
why I joined the
certificate.
military.
Yeah, that's true. Were you fucking homeless? What the fuck? Who owns you?
What's funny is I was homeless when I joined.
Yeah, me too, dude.
No one owned me. I was just a stray. I wandered in.
You're like, I
just
needed
a
somewhere
dog.
to go, and y'all were like recruiting people, so.
Fucking mangy coyote, just fucking.
Hey, it's me, a Christmas tree.
Baked one time and was just like, I think I need 800 rubber bands.
It makes me itchy. What they're trying to do is cure their itchiness, but it makes me more itchy. So
They're
I don't
just
know.
spreading the itch.
Yeah,
they're
they're
basically
just
giving you herpes.
Yeah, it's.
Do you house any birds?
Do I house any birds? They just kind of come and go.
Are you the bigger person, and do you like, you know,
Do you
what, you know what?
Do you
Even though you
charge
shit
rent
on
for
me,
your birds?
So I did for a while. I charged rent. I've always had birds come and go. You know, some birds last for like more than like a year, but mostly it's just like a year at a time. I did experiment with charging rent one time, but that just ended up with more shit inside of me. So, yeah.
Have you ever had to evict a bird?
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah, sometimes they're just like assholes, and they just kind of they love collect when they build their nest. They collect like trash sometimes, and they just litter all up in me and shit like that. So I've done some evicting. Yeah.
Yeah. What is your favorite type of bird?
My favorite type of bird, a dead one. That's racist. No, I like blue jays.
I like crows because they're like stupid smart.
Dude, they're smart as fuck, dude. I talk to crows sometime, and they can actually like learn like the alphabet and math and shit like that.
I didn't know that, but I know that they can do a process of elimination.
Yeah, they have
that
like
was monkeys.
Monkeys can also do
monkeys
that.
are dumb as fuck.
Crows can also use tools, and
monkeys can't do that.
They're also on some like hardcore gang shit. Like I found out that crows will set up like fucking watchmen. To like watch for the it's not a flock, it's called a murder of crows, which also gang.
You know, crows have like dialects too, and so certain like flocks of crows can like speak a language that other flocks of crows can't understand.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, so that when they like say when there's like a watching crow and they're like caw, fucking humans come and eat the garbage quick, you know?
Yeah.
Other crows don't understand that, and they'll just fucking keep eating the garbage, and then the humans will fucking kill them, you know?
Oh, shit.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so the
They got like
watch
code.
the watch crows, if like you're on like a watch position for the murder and you don't do your job and another crow dies, the flock kills you.
God damn, that's some hard shit. I'm glad trees don't do that.
Yeah, don't beat your kids. They do awful things to other kids.
I think it's because
We're monkeys.
I think it's because we're already damaged.
Probably. Yeah, we're not real. We live in the internet.
Yeah. If you look at it, you turn to stone. So, bruh.
I can wipe my own ass.
Yeah. So I'll have like the scapegoat of your class or like of your school where
That was me.
Yeah. Where like every time
That's why
like
he does
someone broke a
stand-up.
beaker and it's you. It was
Yeah.
you in that chemistry class.
That was
Even though
actually
you're not even
me.
in there.
And the way you get to that point is by doing most of that stuff like right off the bat, and then people are like, "Oh, cool, you're the one." I'm not
kids
even
are evil
joking.
little
That
bastards.
I was that one.
Aw.
I was at one of my schools, but not all of them.
Dude, you know what the hardest bullying that had ever been done to me was not even intentional. It was by an adult too. I was like at a fucking birthday party or something. I was like a small kid and I was hyper as shit, right? And I was being annoying as fuck. And the other kids were like, I don't want Kendall to be here anymore. And then one of the parents was like, it wasn't from the kid. I didn't care about that. The parent was like, oh no, he'll just give him time. He'll calm down later in life, you know? And it was like, it was hearing that. And then it just like put my whole life into perspective. And I was like, I need to settle the fuck down.
At 8 years old.
Yeah, seriously.
I actually realized looking back on it as an adult that I was definitely a bully as a child.
Yeah, like I felt like you do Facebook memories and looking at my old
You
posts,
bullied
I was
kids
like,
on
man,
Facebook?
No,
That's terrible, Baylie.
I was just kind
permanent.
of my posts just came.
I just beat kids up.
Oh my gosh.
Bruises fade, but Facebook
No.
posts are permanent.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody and like I remember there's this one kid that like I wouldn't go out of my way to bully kids. It was more like if you antagonized me, I would then take it way too far. And there's this one kid that it like continually happened with, and then I did kind of start bullying him. And he was on my bus, and my friend sat down where the only available seat was right next to him. And so I sat down next to him, and he's like, "You can't sit next to me." I was like, "Fuck you, yeah, I can." And so he like turned sideways in the seat and tried to kick me out of the seat. And so I beat the absolute shit out of this kid. like slammed his head against the like side of the bus a bunch of times and shit.
Jesus.
And he started like crying. And then I just like an absolute sociopath. I sat down next to him, turned around, and while he was crying in the seat next to me, just started joking around with my friends. And as a child that grew up in a very fucked up household, this seemed normal. But as an
You were
adult,
a fucking sociopath.
as an
bro.
adult, when I remembered it, I was like, Jesus, I was a fucking monster.
Yeah, that's bad. Boom.
La, 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 la.
Boom, boom, boom. Say wayo.
Well,
Ready and let's
nope, nope. Hold on, wait, hold on.
Hey.
My mic. I'm not ready. Hello, howdy.
It's already
Hello.
started. The video
Sorry.
started.
Kanye, welcome to the show.
They're not so blue anymore. They're like more.
well, that's because the light is
the
blue
light.
right now.
Well, yeah, they're more gray right now.
Rude.
I don't know. Like
You're a Scooby Doo fan.
I'm not. I'm not like. I don't think that Oh, I could protect myself in any situation. Like, look, if someone's gonna kill me, they're probably gonna kill me.
Yeah.
But like, that's every day anyway. Everyone gets killed every day.
I know. Life is
Everybody
terrifying.
gets killed every day. So the shit that scares me is the shit that's in my head that's not real. Like paranormal shit and especially Lovecraft. I love being scared by Lovecraftian horrors.
I do too.
What is that? You said that
H.P.
earlier.
Lovecraft is an author.
With
but
a super famous cat.
don't ask about the cat. So you can look it up, but you might get flagged. So the way his style of writing is very he describes something in a way that like cannot be portrayed in real life. It's like an indescribable horror.
Yeah, so the idea is that like the things that like the characters in his stories see are like horrifying, but they're also beyond human comprehension to the point where they actually can't like fully
Like it makes you uncomfortable, that type of
but
thing.
there's a reason why like our language was created by us within the past few thousand years, right? So, but these horrors or these things that would horrify us have been around for eons, have been around since some of them since the beginning of the universe, and they just exist. But us with our new comprehension of the universe, we can't even understand what they would look like or sound like. So if we did look at one, our brains would almost fry, and that's the terrifying aspect of it.
It's also the like the shift in understanding of like our place in the universe. Like for example, if all of a sudden we went from where we are now, where we are the like apex predator, despite the fact that all of us are like fat lazy people because we've just like industrialized at that point, to all of a sudden there's a being that was at the bottom of the ocean that's like one of the old gods that existed with the creation of the universe, and it just wakes up and decides to start living on Earth again.
And just stomping us like ants.
Yeah, compared to that, we would be insignificant. And so to like...
But that's the horrifying part, is how insignificant we are.
Yeah.
And how little we really know and how little we can even possibly comprehend.
Dude, whenever I was a kid, I would used to like look at the stars and I would freak myself out just like, because I'm like, what's after this and what's after that? It's like, and then I would just like, I'm like, let's go do something else.
Yeah, it makes you uncomfortable. That's the essence of like Lovecraftian horror.
Have you
Or
played
the sea, the ocean. I'm like terrified of the ocean too, because there's so much that we don't know about that shit.
One of the most common like fears is the fear of the ocean, like to go swimming and not know what the hell's underneath you. You know, the word gullible is on the ceiling right now.
Yeah, no, that didn't work on me.
You know what? So you know the in bird shit, like the black parts of bird shit. That's like that's bird shit. You know what you want to know what the white part of bird shit is?
Tell me.
That's bird shit too.
Oh really? I knew it was gonna be something like that.
Yeah.
I should have known, man. Gross.
Gross.
No. I had my roommate's baby mama in my car one time, And
That is the most
I had to
white trash statement I have ever fucking heard.
Megasoko. Are you talking about the one that's close to Naha?
I don't fucking remember, dude. It had
What are you?
it had like a shit ton of like things that you would never think you ever needed because you didn't know they existed. But then upon seeing it, you're like, maybe I do need a robot arm that does nothing but feed me hot dogs.
Yeah, so there was a I don't know. So you were up by you were up like northern part and stuff by Nago.
Yeah.
So you probably, but if you ever went close to Naha, like there was a store that everyone goes to. People either call it the Brown Building because it's a big brown building if they can't speak Japanese, but it's called Megasoko. And it's like multiple floors, right? It's the whole building is this thing. The first floor, when you walk in, it's a bunch of claw machines. And the fucking Japanese people love claw machines. Like, there's random shit in the claw machines. There's like figurines. There's like, and it's not just like regular shit that you'd see like even something like an iPod would be normal to see in like a claw machine, like at a bigger place. But like there would be like cookies and stuff like that. It's just weird stuff. And then behind there was all like video game stuff, dating all the way back to like the SNES and stuff like that. And they just were selling like everything, games and consoles. And then behind that was a porn section. No shit, you have to like walk through this curtain, and then it's all just like porn shit. And then the floor below was a whole thrift store. The whole entire floor was just clothes and shit, and like it was also like a pawn shop too. So you could get I got like a bunch of cool, really cool skateboards there.
Oh,
got
right.
some instruments there, like got a cool ukulele that I never played. It's still collecting dust. Yeah, the whole building, every floor was some different shit. There was a whole section for like people who were like really into like competitive like card games and shit, like Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh and shit.
That's right as fuck.
The whole building was amazing.
I remember hearing about that, but I never went to it because no one told me that like there was an entire section of porn.
Yeah, no, that's we went there every time we would go on ship. You know, we would always prepare and we'd get. So they had these like eggs, these like silicone eggs, and you know.
The ones you shove up your.
no. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's basically a pocket pussy, but it's silicone, so it stretches. It's an egg with a hole in it that.
And they have
use as a
different
pocket pussy.
textures on the inside.
The inside, and you can. There's like
and different lube.
Exactly. There's different like colors. You can pick like, oh, blue is spiral ribbed and green is like spiky, but like not. It's all silicone, so it doesn't hurt. I wouldn't know.
I've never used any of this because I just use my hand like a monkey.
Dude, once you're on ship, though,
I don't even use lotion.
But you know, dude, in the barracks and especially when you're on ship, I don't know if you're on ship, but like you get desperate, dude. And sometimes your hand doesn't cut it. Also, sometimes you're working all day, so your hands are black with grease, and you're like, I don't want to, you know.
I have mastered the dry jerk.
Will you just stare at it?
No, I mean just no lotion, just.
Oh no, I don't. I find people who use lotion weird.
Yeah, it seems
Can we
excessive.
talk about something that she can be a part of?
Yeah, Baylie, do you think it's weird when dudes lotion their dicks?
I have only heard of men who hate lotion, so I don't think that.
Yeah,
I
why
think
is that
that's
a
a myth.
stereotype? It's totally a myth.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here, folks.
No one actually uses lotion to masturbate. That's unsanitary.
It really is. Like, you're better off using hand sanitizer. Don't use hand sanitizer. You're not better off using hand sanitizer.
I used Icy Hot once just to see if I could.
I mean, just use your own spit if you're really that desperate. But honestly, like, you shouldn't. Don't eat Flamin' Hot Cheetos and then use your spit. But
I wasn't desperate. It was more just like someone said that it was impossible to use Icy Hot to masturbate to completion, and I took it as a challenge. And
I wouldn't say it's impossible.
You're one of those kids that like I used to love doing this to kids like you in school. You know, the word gullible is on the ceiling right now.
Yeah, no, that didn't work on me.
But you did the Icy Hot thing. Someone said it does. You can't
masturbate with icy hot, and so you did.
Well, that was originally my idea. I said as a joke, and then someone said that's not possible, and I went,
Oh,
So he's really one of those people that post on Facebook and they're like, 1 like and I'll do this, and then they like their own status.
yeah, pretty much.
dude, that's such a stupid joke, though. Like, just if you want attention, just say you want attention, dude.
I mean, at that point, I did want attention.
Yeah, but like, say it. Be a man. Just be like, I want attention.
I feel like jerking off with icy hot is saying it pretty loud. Actions speak louder than words.
That's
Kendall.
true. That's true. We would know we are comedians.